Travel with me from Michigan to Amsterdam the morning after my best friend's wedding, violently hungover. Like, I'm talking, I woke up on the bathroom floor of the hotel with a towel and a pillow because I was hugging the toilet all night. Now, I feel like I lived 1,000 lives this day, okay? We woke up at the hotel, then we had to go to the bridal suite to get all of our shit, then we had to get on the road back to Chicago. I am not even joking when I say that we whipped a Yui on the highway because we saw the Golden Arches. We make it back to Chicago, I get to Chicago, then I have to take an Uber from my girlfriend's place to the Chicago airport. My suitcase was almost 70 pounds for this trip. I'm also slowly realizing that my body is covered in bruises. But when I got to the airport, they were like, oh, by the way, babe, like, you have access to the Delta Sky Lounge. I was like, wait, what? I have never personally had access to one of these clubs, and let me just say, it was the shit. I mean, I filled up, drank a little bit, felt so much better with a little bit of hair of the dog. Then we finally got to board the flight. Let me just say, nothing gets me giddier than leaving the country. And also, nothing gets me giddier than when I get to take a long-ass flight in one of these laid-down pods. They pretty much hook it up with everything that you're gonna need during this flight, like an eye mask, toothbrush, I mean, what else was here? Like some socks and shit. I don't know, it was crazy. I mean, the service was insane on this flight. They hand out these menus. There was crab and caviar on this menu. While we were in Michigan, we stopped at one of the dispensaries, got some new edibles, which I would not recommend taking new edibles on a confined flight. I mean, listen, I took 2 of these. Last thing I remember was eating some food, and then I woke up like 7 hours later. Also, the cutest thing ever, the flight attendants give you like this little house thing as like a souvenir when you land in Amsterdam. I was so excited when we landed. I have actually only been to Amsterdam once ever in my life, and that was with my brothers last year. And let me just say, it was a very like scumbag feral trip. This is gonna be very different. I mean, I had a sign picking me up. We had a little Mercedes Benz. Had my boy Kevin there ready to pick me up. I was like, oh shit. I love Amsterdam so much. I think it's the cutest place ever. We're staying at the Waldorf Astoria, which I've never stayed at a Waldorf before, and this shit is bougie. He was like, what scent do you want us to spray in your room while you're here? I was like, sir, what? Of course, DSW had the room fully decked out. I am not even kidding that when I saw this view, I cried. I mean, wow, I'm just so grateful and thankful to be here, and I can't wait to share all of the content.